Hello, this is TW. Welcome back. Before we get into the story, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. It's free and only require you to click on the button below. It would really help my channel a lot. Thanks. Well then, let's start by turning down the background, shall we? Today, we have a ProRevenge story posted by user PyroPaladin. Let's start the story. Hi all, I'm not sure if this belongs here, but if it doesn't, please let me know. Let me preface this story by saying that I saw a post on here recently about a woman who got revenge on a bank by maxing out a credit card in her deceased husband's name and not paying for it. This reminded me of an incident that occurred around this time last year that, while not on the same monetary scale, delivered shock value far greater than money and became a nationwide story. All names have been changed. So this takes place in South Africa, and there is an insurance and investment company that we will call Green Grabber that is notorious for not paying out on funeral policies. One such victim, let's call her Precious, was being given the run around by Green Grabber. Her uncle, Obed, had been badly beaten at Shebeen illegal bar, and in his injured state, managed to walk to the police station to report the incident. At the police station, he had a seizure and they thought he was a mental patient and did nothing. Later on in the day, a farmer had pity on Obed and took him to the local government hospital. Obed waited outside in the pouring rain as no one was available to attend to his wounds. Finally, he was admitted into the casualty ward, whereby he succumbed to his injuries. Obed had a funeral policy with Green Grabber for 30,000 rand, which is around $1,852.32, paid for by his niece, Precious, who was unemployed and relied on government grants. The monthly premium of 232 rand, which is $14.17, were up to date and had never been in arrears. However, when it came time for her to claim on the policy, she was given no end of uphill. She had been to their offices numerous times only to be turned away with the excuse that it was still under assessment, and living on a rural farmstead, it's neither cheap nor easy to travel to the city, which is 83 kilometers, 52 miles, having to take a minimum of 4 minibus taxis for a round trip. In addition, the morgue where the body was being kept wanted the body removed quickly and were charging storage per day, and these costs were adding up. Being unable to afford a lawyer and not being savvy on how to navigate the legal system on her own, she took matters into her own hands and did something that has worked since time immemorial: public shaming. Precious removed her uncle's corpse from the morgue, who released it, no questions asked, glad to finally be rid of the body. Precious then hired a vehicle and had the body transported to the Green Grabber offices, hauled the body out of the vehicle and left in the center of the building for all to see. Precious then started talking loudly, explaining her experience with Green Grabber to everyone within earshot. The Green Grabber staff were naturally spooked, and after 30 minutes of assessment that had been pending suddenly concluded, and the claim was approved. Precious left the body at the Green Grabber offices and went to the bank to ensure the funds had been deposited before returning and collecting the body. In addition, Green Grabber was made to pay for Zulu traditional rituals required to remove the deceased spirit from the premises and apologize for its extreme treatment before being laid to rest. Respect towards elders and ancestors are a cornerstone in Zulu culture, and rituals usually require slaughter of cattle and other animals, which can end up being very expensive. And that's the end of the story. From here on, the OP posted a snapshot of what seems to be what the insurance company tweeted. I'll post the snapshot in the video, but for those who were just listening to this video, don't worry, keep doing your stuff, I gotcha. So here goes. Insurance company tweeted, "While we make every attempt to settle claims as speedily as possible, This specific claim had to undergo further assessment, which strives to pay claims speedily. 99% of funeral claims are paid within 8 hours once requirements are met. Someone else replied, "So, further assessments were suddenly completed immediately after the family came in with the body?" OP also posted a link to a video where they go and public shame the insurance company with the uncle's body. I believe I don't have the permission to play the video here, as I believe that YouTube will take it down somehow. For those who wanted to see it, I'll post a link in the description, okay? Well, that's it for the story today. Again, please subscribe if you haven't yet. It's just a simple click on my icon near the end of the video or the button right below. Some people might ask, why? My answer is this. 1. It is free. I don't see why not. 2. You get an extra video every day to enjoy even though I'm not your first pick. Isn't that great? Even if you ran out of videos to watch, you still have me, sitting in a jazzy bar, waiting to tell you more interesting stories. 3. It gave me some emotional support to keep making videos, as it does get kinda sad and lonely to keep uploading without any people watching, you know. If you already did, please know that I really appreciate that. Thank you, and we'll see you again next time. Have a great night.